Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another update of Solar Corp. This is update number 8 that we're on, and I'll go through some of the features I've been working on. One is that now when you start a new game, you get a story, which I'll show you. Drones can walk around stations now too. This actually took up a lot of my time because I had to build a pathfinding algorithm. Hostile ships attack each other now. And hostile sectors in general are just looking a lot more fun. I mean, you jump into one of these things and there's like a ton of ships attacking each other. That's one of the things I've got in the screenshot up there, but I'll get to showing that later on. The build works now. That's kind of an important one. Fixed a massive lag spike when jumping too, and the reasons for that are so technically convoluted that I'm not even going to go there, but that actually took up a lot of time. Alright, let's get to it. So here we are, build number 8, and I'm going to hit new game so I can show you guys the story. So the place this game takes place is in a set of systems known as Vakar. It's a former prison. As is inevitable, if you trap a bunch of prisoners in one place, there was an uprising, and the prisoners severed their own link back to the main worlds. They're split into 4 factions, and these will be important because they'll kind of modify how the game plays, and I'm sure even in former builds you probably saw the sectors being owned by different factions. The first one here are the Vakai, so they were the original inhabitants of the system. The second are the New Earth Union, and they were the ones who trapped everyone in the system in the first place, and they're very militarized. The third are the Ungathered, which are pirates and hooligans, enough said. And the fourth are Obalon, which, well, no one really knows that much about. So that's basically the story so far, and I plan to keep working on these slides as the game progresses, and also to put story into the game in other ways, so stay tuned. Alright, so here we are in the sector. One thing you may notice is that the performance of the game is a lot better. So while I was trying to solve some of the jump errors, I've sped up the performance. One thing you'll notice though that is kind of a step back from other builds is that the afterburner trails and effects are gone for now. This is just because of performance. If you have this many ships in the system at once and they're all using that, it slows things down a ton. So now you'll see too that these gray bars are moving, which is pretty cool. So there are some drones. They just look like gray pills right now. Art is on the to-do list though. So let me actually follow one of these in to see what they do. Alright, those guys are going out, but these guys... Oh, this one's at a ship outfitting terminal here. And then some of them are going much further into the station. Yeah, so it looks like with these guys, they're actually going to the ship buying terminals. And once they're done, this one's headed back. So let's follow it. Oh, I also added some glass on here as another update, so that keeps people from falling through. Alright, let's see where he's headed. Okay, you're headed down here. Alright, it looks like this might be his ship. He's going to the docking port. Oh. And there he heads off to the next station. So now they'll find stations, they'll execute trades, and they'll fly around some more. So I'm going to go back to our ship here. So I think with all these changes, it definitely makes the universe feel a lot more living. And one of my plans that doesn't happen now is to make drones hostile as well. So if you're in a more hostile sector, there's a chance you'll get attacked by a drone on the way. So one more thing is, since I'm going to be doing some exploring and I started a new game, my ship doesn't have any weapons, so I'm just going to buy some of those real quick. I'm going to do 2 LMGs. Then let's see if we can pick up some cargo here. So one thing you might notice is that they're not giving any discounts at this station. The reason for that is because of the security of the system. So the system I'm in right now is a really secure system, and so the way this game works is the higher risks that you're willing to take, the more profit you can make. So everything here is going to be sold at a normal price, but if I look around, let's see, I have, whoa, chill out. I have the swirling dust sector here. This one's actually low security, so that might be good. That's mid-level. Okay, that one's violent and that one's nightmare. Let's stay away from this purple cloud for now, but let's go to swirling dust. Okay, he wins. Alright, so let's try this again. Low security sector. Alright, no one attacking, so we're good. Okay, so as to where to go next, can usually get some really good deals in these more violent sectors. So, and just to show you guys what a nightmare system will look like, I'm gonna jump here. Probably gonna be blown up on sight, but it's worth a shot. Okay, I didn't think that was going to be that fast. So, I literally was blown up on sight. Let's try this again. Alright, so here's a highly hostile sector, and you can see all these different ships are attacking each other with missiles and with cannons, and a lot of them are forming into trade formations. Oh goodness. We're being attacked, which is why the jump drive is jammed here. I don't know honestly how many people we're being attacked by, but there we go. This is what a hostile sector looks like, and it's kind of fun to watch actually. Yeah, and on top of all these ships firing at each other, there are mines just sitting everywhere. So getting to some upcoming plans I have for the game, I think a targeting system is going to be really important, especially with things like auto aim on the guns. As you could tell, when I was fighting that other ship, it was very difficult to even get a single shot in, so building out the targeting system is going to make the game a lot more fun. The other thing is that right now it doesn't save the player's money, location, cargo, or health, and I'm sure that makes it difficult if you guys have been trying out the builds to keep playing build after build when you have to keep starting from the ground up, so the savings should be in a better state next time around. Working on the art, because a pill is not the final form of what those drones should look like, so going to be continuing with that. And sound design. I know there's no sound in space, but even just the sound of on stations and things like that, I'm going to be working on. And yeah, I think overall the game is coming along. I think it's getting to the point where the core of it is really solid, and that's what I've been working towards. So if you guys enjoyed this video or any of my other videos, be sure to give this one a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. It helps me out a lot, and it helps me to gauge interest in the game as well. And if you want to download the build for this week's game, you can check out my Discord. Alright, and on here there's a channel called Downloads, and if you click on that, I have links to the Mac build and to the PC build. I'll put the link to the Discord down in the description of the video, so be sure to check that out. And that about wraps it up. I just wanted to say thank you if you're a subscriber. Before, in the past, with a lot of games that I worked on, I didn't really like to show them to people because I was waiting for everything to be perfect. But being able to share this game on YouTube and to be able to have an audience like you guys has been awesome, so thank you. And until next week, I hope you have a great 4th of July weekend, and talk to you later. Bye guys.